Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to YesiJai. I'm Yesi.
And I'm Jay, and today we're going to be doing a reaction to My Hero Academia episode 27. Bizarre Gran Torino appears. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show us, from all those likes and all those comments. It really helps us out, so thank you guys so much. Alright, so last episode was, there wasn't too much action, but it gave us some details about what everybody's name was going to be or what they were going to choose. We got a few surprising ones with Izuku choosing Deku, which was surprising because, that used to be the name that Bakugo used to call him, kind of like to bully him, kind of, what was it supposed to mean? That you're worthless?
Worthless or something like that.
And then if we remember from season 1, when Ochaku, she ends up kind of telling him that it means something else.
Yeah, it can mean more than that.
Yeah, so that was very interesting, just seeing that he chose a name that he used to be insulted by. So while everybody was trying to decide which agency they were going to intern for, All Might ends up bringing a letter to Izuku, which was from his previous trainer, I guess, or
mentor.
Yeah, there you go, his previous mentor, which wants to take on Izuku, which is very cool, just for the reason that this guy used to train All Might. So what tips and tricks is he going to be able to teach Izuku? So either way, guys, thank you guys so much for all the support, and let's just go ahead and check it out.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah, the end scene. A little joke. He's so old.
That's true.
New song?
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Is that like a new intro? Just
I think like a new intro, kind of like maybe saying that things are gonna start changing now, especially because the sports festival's over. So now what's gonna be the arc? What's gonna be the story for them to carry on these last, I would say 10 episodes maybe.
So now they're officially getting into their like hero phase or making up.
I think they're still, obviously they're still students and learning, but the reason that they got to choose their names was because they have already faced villains. You know what I mean?
That's why I was saying.
Yeah, they've already done stuff that they shouldn't have gone through, or already are showing progress, maybe past their year. You know what I mean?
Well, just by working together and not defeating, but getting through, holding off on the villains until All Might showed up. They showed a lot of like teamwork and a lot of potential just in general with all the quirks that they each possess. Yeah.
So I think that's why this intro is kind of like, it's letting us know that the story's gonna change. So hopefully we get to see back some villains again. Remember, because
they're just coming on right now.
The whole first season, I guess the first half wasn't, but the second half the villains started to come out. The first half of season 2, we haven't really seen too many villains, but I think now that we're getting into the last half of the season 2,
and they all had on different costumes too.
Oh, he's so old and little.
Covered in ketchup. Really?
Wow, like, is he really that much out of it that he doesn't? What?
Oh, he knows what he's talking about.
What does he have, like Alzheimer's or something? He seems like he's forgetting He forgets and then he remembers. He forgets and then remembers. See the scar on his hand?
Yeah. What?
Look at this little old man.
He's like, let me show him what's up real quick. Oh, so he actually wants to go like
how
one-on-one.
scary, like little old man. Well, yeah, that's a whole never being able to do something and then being able to train somebody to do it are two different things. Wow, maybe it's just a persona they pick on, like to fool people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe think they're dumber than what they really are.
So yeah, they got their costumes kind of like
Modified?
updated and modified.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, his had like bunny ears.
Oh. Oh, there goes the microwave.
Oh, wow.
The 9th? The 9th. So there's All Might's number 8? Yeah. He's so fast for being so old.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
Just
I
like
wonder
that.
I wonder what he means by shackles though. Is it because he's trying to prove something to All Might when he shouldn't be? Like he should be doing it for his own good, maybe? Maybe for his own will and own being? Trying to be better, not to prove to All Might that, hey, notice me. I'm trying to be like you. I don't know. That's kind of what I took from being shackles.
That's Ida, right?
Yeah. In his brother's suit. I think that's his. No, that's his suit, right? It looks like his brother's kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's his. Wait, yeah, that's his own suit. I think. I don't remember what his suit looked like, but I think that's his. Because Ingenium's looked a little more... Ooh, stain. Oh, wow. Ooh. Not a good idea. Are they really gonna be able to take him? What? Are they gonna fight? Are they gonna fight?
I don't know.
Would Shigaraki, whatever, win? That'd be interesting. Hmm. What? Okay. Toshinori. I'm never gonna remember that All Might's name. Like, that's gonna be hard. Toshinori. In the center of Tokyo. Oh, he's got jeans on his neck.
Really? The name?
Number 4? He's number 4?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, just... this is perfect for him because that's the worst thing about Bakugo. He just needs to carry... he just needs to carry himself better. You know?
Yep.
And he'd be perfect.
Oh.
Tetsu Tetsu? Gunhead. TV station.
What?
Uwabami? Uwabami.
Oh my god.
They're even like, what?
Oh. Oh, well, she went with a good agency.
Like the Navy or something?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Joined his dad's?
No way.
Why? What? The last person I thought he would have joined. And it's only for a week. Right?
Yep.
They're really gonna learn something in a week?
I mean, I would think so.
Or at least hope so.
Mm-hmm. Well, because he wasn't born with it.
Yeah. So he's still learning.
Oh, he does have the ears.
Uh-oh. N- Not enough. Not enough? Probably he didn't use enough power?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not how you put power in your arms, but
No.
how long do you think he's gonna... Probably gonna wake up the old man.
Maybe he just needs to do like full force and go straight up.
People are like, what the... Run! Crazy guy, crazy homeless man in the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
So he was really good friends with the guy that used to have the quirk one for all for before All Might.
Yeah.
Okay. See, and for a second I thought he was the one that held it before All Might, but he isn't. He's just friends with the guy that held it.
Okay. Really?
Because he smashed it. Omazon? Omazan? Just like Amazon?
Yep. Fish in the microwave?
Yeah.
Oh, he's excited.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
When he should use it all the time? There we go. There we go.
Can he?
What? It's gonna cut off, obviously. It's a good part, so of course they're gonna cut it off right there. Wow. So he kind of just... The old man knew what he was doing. I think that's why he wanted him to cook these little fishes, you know, in the microwave. He knew, I think, what his issue was, but he just needed him to figure it out himself. He can't explain it to him. He needs him to wrap his head. That's probably just the way Izuku learns.
Yeah, because he noticed from the bat that Izuku is very analytical.
Yeah.
So every single little thing that is said or he observes, he analyzes.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing that's gonna help him in the end.
Yeah, that was super crazy though. Just seeing everybody with their own agencies. Everybody's kind of going to the perfect agency that they should. You know, Bakugo's going to where he's gonna learn how to basically make it a complete package. You know, fix just the only thing wrong with him, which is his attitude, his personality. He just has a really bad attitude and gets angry way too much. If he can control that, he could be one of the best heroes.
Yeah.
You know. Todoroki, why did he go with his dad? Who knows?
That's where
that's gonna be surprising. And then his dad's like, "Let's go. We're gonna go out to what? Get something to eat?" Or I don't know what the fuck. What he said. He said we're just gonna go out, which is like, we're okay. We're like, what can they really go and do? And what can his dad? I'm sure his dad can train him on how to use this fire quirk, this and that. But it's just so interesting seeing the person that he hated the most. He ended up joining his agency, but was it because he already went and talked to his mom?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Gunhead, who's the one training Ochaku. He's a lot friendlier than what she thought, and he's supposed to be like one of the most physical, like combat wise, like the best in combat, you know. So I think she thought he would have had a much more rough exterior.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So very good episode. Honestly, just with the amount of details they gave us, you know, and then the amount of new heroes we got to see in a way. Like, I guess not all of them were new. We've seen a lot of them, but I think we're gonna get to see a little bit more about them, or at least their quirks. We've seen when that one guy with the jeans on like all over his body, how he shot out those little strings to grab onto Bakugo. Very crazy, you know, like everybody with their, we're gonna get to see a little bit more of that, which is the, like, to me, the best part of My Hero Academia, is seeing all these other people's quirks. You know, some of them are kind of weird, but some of them are pretty interesting, and then seeing the costumes they have that are supposed to fit their quirks, it's just really cool, you know, the different types that there are, and then their personalities also to go with it. So I guess we can start off with Izuku when he visited Gran Torino, or when he went to go see him, since that's supposed to be his new mentor, trainer, and he didn't expect too much of him, because, you know, he played a little joke in the beginning that he was supposedly dead, bleeding, it was all ketchup or whatever, and he seemed that he was a forgetful old man. Like, it seems like he had Alzheimer's or something, or maybe it was just like a personality switch, you know, kind of the same, like he said, the same way the way All Might is, you know, he acts kind of goofy 1 second, but then he's like a totally different person when it comes to being serious.
Yeah, but yeah, it didn't look like Stain actually wanted to join their team, and it actually looked like a battle was gonna ensue. That's
what I was hoping for, at least, to see some, what were they gonna do? What was Stain gonna whip out his little knives, or Shigaraki gonna touch him and then, you know, the guy behind the video was like, okay, just let him go at it, or let him, he needs to learn a lesson, you know what I mean, like he needs to be taught some manners or whatever. So that was interesting. So we also, like I said, we got to see everybody with their own, like, mentor, you can say. We got to see all their personalities. We got to kind of hopefully get to see some more of their quirks. We just seen the guy with the jeans. Bakugo's gonna get an attitude fix, hopefully, and within a week, because he said he's gonna engrave these kind of these personality traits into Bakugo, you know, because he needs to learn how to carry himself. He doesn't carry himself the proper way. He has a skill, he has the knowledge of combat, you know, he just now needs to, like I said, make himself a complete package and fix the personality, or at least the anger that he has in him.
Well, it's like the hero said, he doesn't like that Bakugo thinks he's the best, because when you're a hero, you can't think that way, because eventually you're gonna need somebody's help. At the end of the day, when it comes to a big incident or event going on, a villain trying to take over the city, it's a bunch of heroes that have to come together and work together to get rid of that villain.
Definitely. So and then we also got to see Ida in Hoshu City. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it was where his brother Ingenium got hurt. This was the same somewhere in Tokyo. How is it gonna, like, oh man, I just feel really bad for Ida, because I don't think he's nowhere near ready, you know, to go against somebody like Stain. So how is that gonna play out? We'll have to wait and see. So I guess we can go back to Todoroki joining Endeavor. Very crazy, unexpected. Never thought it would have happened. But I'm kind of excited to see what's gonna happen, for the reason that I know Endeavor can teach Todoroki more about this quirk, or at least how to control it or what to do with it. Then we got to see Izuku training. He was trying to figure it out. He stayed up all night trying to jump from wall to wall, learning that he needs to put power into his legs but also into his arms. Either way, it didn't look like it was a success. He still had a difficult time until it came to the end, when Gran Torino had him cook up some fish sticks so they can eat. But what it was kind of just a way to get Izuku to understand what his problem was. Which was that the 5% of One For All, or power that One For All carries that he has in his body, he needs to have that going at all times, not just like when he's gonna attack. So if he can, you know, have it going at all times, it'll just be a natural thing. Then maybe he can go up 10%, you know, because his body will be able to handle 5%, and then from there just build. You know, if you can handle 5, then you can maybe move up to 10, then from 10, 20, you know, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. So you know, that I'm sure this is gonna,
I think this is gonna make, by him doing that, it's gonna make his reaction timing a lot better.
Yeah.
And he's gonna become really quick, I would say, when it comes to combat.
Yeah.
Because it's like he even noticed that All Might, whenever he does any type of striking, he does it like close. What did he say? He used a word, but meaning like he's actually very close to whatever he's trying to hit. And that's one thing that Izuku didn't do. He always waits for that one thing to maybe go by when he needs to get closer and then strike.
So, very good, guys. Can't wait to see what's going to happen next. What else is Gran Torino going to show Izuku? I'm sure just, he's going to just make Izuku the best he can. There's only a week, so what he doesn't have that much amount. He doesn't have much time, but like he was saying, you know, when just because All Might's All Might, he's the best hero, doesn't mean he can be a trainer. You know, just because you can do something doesn't mean you can train somebody to do it. That's a totally different skill within itself. Glad he's with Gran Torino. I'm glad, you know, Izuku's gonna get better, and now he finally figured out what he needs to do and basically how to move forward. We appreciate you guys so much for all that support you guys continue to show us with all those likes and all those comments. It really helps us out, guys, so thank you so much. But either way, till next time, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?